When you think of rental snowboards, you probably think of a knackered old plank like this that's seen more rock action than the average Metallica groupie. But no more. Intersport are about to change all of that. That's because Intersport have invested in the Nitro Quiver series for their 2018 rental fleet.
Check it out. Let me begin at the beginning of time when I came out of my mama, I was trying to shine before the ink dried on my birth certificate, the darker than.
If you've never come across Nitro snowboards before, then they represent every aspect of freestyle snowboarding. From the competitive end, with riders like Marcus Cleveland and Sven Thorgren, right through to the renaissance men of snowboarding, the thinking man snowboarders, Brian Fox and Austin Smith. And Austin Smith has been shaping boards at home since 2007, and that is where this series comes from. There's two movements that have really been driving different experimental shapes in snowboarding. A lot of snowboarders who don't want to do that gymnastic ideal of quad corks, and then older riders like me who aren't that interested in park and rail riding and instead want boards that are really going to drive on piste and in powder, so essentially boards that work on snow. These three have been picked from the range, and we're going to start over here on the right hand side. That baby blue number is the 153 Squash. That blue colour may look nice and soft, but actually it's got a really hard flex pattern that means it drives through calves. In the middle you've got the Cannon, a whopping 173. This is an elephant gun of a powder machine, designed for deep powder. The Swallowtail means that each of those independent arms can flex and will soften out the ride, so that's essentially like a limousine. But then my favourite is on this side, the little Salmon number, 154 power board. Very wide, essentially the Cannon squashed and widened out. But for a wide board, it gets edge to edge really quickly. Really good fun. Low swing weight, so you can mess around on it, and it's great for finding pockets of powder and side hits. These boards are available at selected Intersport stores this winter, and rather than have to buy an experimental shape, you can grab one of these, take it out for one run a day, test it out, see if you like it, and if you don't, you can always go back to a classic lollipop shape. Enjoy the winter. To see the full Intersport rental quiver, Google Intersport Snowboard Hire.